Yo, what's going on, everybody? Yours truly, Johnny Belize. And I know it's going to take a little bit to get everybody up if you had your notifications set. So I understand that. Just sitting here with my girl. Right, Sky Levy? You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? So I was sitting here when actually these past, I don't know, maybe about a week or so. I just got on TikTok finally. And the reason why I got on TikTok is I seen a lot of YouTubers that I follow go on TikTok. I guess it helps them out, maybe get likes, followers, subscribers, stuff like that. But so yeah, I was on there this morning and I found the live button on TikTok. With that being said, I mean, these are, well, everybody's just normal people, but I'm trying to figure out how to do this TikTok live, just like on YouTube, so I can go out there and share some videos with people, just about everything I do. Come to find out, I need 1,000 followers. Kind of just like YouTube, you need, I guess, the set standard is 1,000. Yeah, I see somebody join it up and then they jumped off. Guys, if you guys are on here and you see me on, your notifications button's hit. Join in, man. Let me know where you're from. How we got in touch on YouTube. There's a lot of things we can discuss, like especially Big Brother. I just started my Big Brother series on YouTube, where I'll sit here and I'll watch the show, and we'll talk about what's happening in the house, who's forming the romances, the showmance, bromance, whose game is good, who really shit the bed. Then we got the upcoming football season. The Eagles, looks like they put on some new players on the put some new players on the roster. Hopefully Jalen Hurts, he could do well this year. My question is, for the Eagles people, if Jalen Hurts doesn't perform this year, what do we do with him? That's the question. Then we got the Phillies. How long is Bryce Harper going to be out? You got the Schwarber, what do they call him? The Schwarbinator, I forget, the Schwarbomber. He's going to be in the home run derby. Wonder how well he's going to do. And the question what people do in the home run derby was over the years. Sorry, I guess we'll change. Over the years, they said that people who participated in the home run derby, and I don't know if it was if they won or they didn't win, they wound up not hitting as many home runs as they were hitting previous to getting on the home run derby. So that's the question too. Where are we at, people? Let's go. So I hope you all guys were enjoying my Wildwood, New Jersey, or just my Shore Point videos. Believe it or not, I wasn't really scared of, well, let me rephrase that. I wasn't scared to get on the Ferris wheel, but when I was up there, forget it. And I'm sure we can all agree, once you start getting older, a lot of things that didn't scare you before, or that you weren't frightened of before, now all of a sudden, you just don't have it in you no more. I don't know if it's, I guess as you get older, you get that fear of, I don't know, seriously getting hurt or, possibly dying or something like that. And I know, as a kid, sometimes that shit just doesn't cross your mind. So we were going to do some crabbing, and on my one TikTok, I don't know if I put it up on YouTube too. We were going to get rid of crabbing, but we did this place. This was when I was on vacation, and it's where the old bridge from Wildwood, the old wooded rickety bridge that we all used to cross. There is a you can actually fish off of that now. And when we went there to go fishing, I apologize. When we went there to go crabbing, the lady who worked there, I don't know if she was an owner, I don't know if she just worked there. When we were getting ready to buy some stuff, she's like, "Hey, listen, look, I just want to let you guys know that the water has been cold and nobody has been really catching crabs." And I wish I remembered the name of the place, so maybe you guys can help me out. So in that comment section in here, let me know where the old wooden bridge where you used to go into North Wildwood, where that was. Again, there's some bars and restaurants back there, and there's also a spot where you can fish and crab. If you guys can help me out with the name of that, because I would like to send a shout out to those people. I mean, she could have just been a business person and said, yeah, you know, here's your bunker, here's your lines, here's your traps. Go out there and you know, go crabbing. But she didn't do that, and kudos to her, because to me, if I was to go crabbing, if I didn't want to go out on a pontoon boat, and I wanted to go out just off the bridge, maybe with, you know, my younger siblings, she basically is going to get return business because she was honest, and she's like, hey, look, you know, the crabs, nothing, and that's the reports from everywhere. And Christ, I think there was probably myself, my wife, my son, well, actually my two sons, his girlfriend. There was probably like 7 of us. And I don't know fully what it would cost for bunker for 7 people. And I know we had our own lines and stuff, but I mean, she saved us some money. So what we did do was we did buy bunker, and at the spur of the moment, we decided to cruise up and down the Wildwood area, and we were trying to find out to see if we can go crabbing somewhere along there. And it was a nice day. It was beautiful outside. It was warm outside. But no matter where we went, it was like totally packed. And you know, so we didn't wind up going crabbing. We actually kept the bunker for the next time we go. And I believe we're set to go in August with the whole family. We're going to be renting 2 pontoon boats. So I will set up some video. There will be some crabbing videos on that. And there's also, after we go crabbing for a little bit, depending if it's good or not, we go to one of those islands where people, they anchor off and they go swimming. So I wonder if there's a pause button on here. Is there a pause button on this goddamn thing? Let me see. Share highlights, microphone, mute. All right. Well, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta do something real quick. You guys keep an eye on my cat. Make sure she don't do nothing.
That's a huge factor. 10 unvaccinated Royals as we recently now got. Buster Olney, our perennial all-star. Thank you for getting up early for us this morning, sir. Thanks, Jeremy. Coming up, the inside scoop on Madden as the 2023 edition is about to be released. Today, the ratings for the rookies. It's been more than 2 weeks since KD requested a trade from Brooklyn. We'll have the latest and the possible domino effect. And the Big 12's fighting back. A new commissioner's in town. A strategy's being laid out to avoid irrelevance.
I'm convinced that they'll come up with a plan, and the Big 12 will be here to stay for a long time.
Sorry about that. Anyway, as I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, I started doing Big Brother. I was always a big fan of Big Brother. So I started doing some my YouTube videos on that. And if you guys are Big Brother people, after each episode or during the episodes, I'll go on there and I'll talk about what has happened, stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool talking about mental health and how mental health has affected this country in a lot of ways. One of the ways is, you got these mass shootings and these active shooter situations in the schools and whatnot. And people always are blaming guns. But in all reality, we have a very serious mental health issue here, not only in the United States, but around the world.
When pain says it's time to go home.
And I think that needs to be addressed.
Not yet.
You can get guns. I mean, you want to put a ban on guns.
I'll leave. Who do you take it for?
I mean, you can try all you want. I don't think it's. I mean, you have legislation, and all these politicians are trying to put top regulations on this. But let's look at it this way: if you can get drugs and just about anything else on the black market, hot stove, however you want to look at it, if you can get these things, what makes you think that you're not going to be able just to get a gun anywhere you want? I mean, it is what it is. So we do have a big mental health issue. With that being said, the one contestant on Big Brother, she was a young girl. I'm going to say maybe late 20s or something like that, and her name was Paloma. Apparently, this girl was having trouble sleeping. I don't know if I think she had anxiety. I don't know if it was anxiety that she already had. And if that's the case scenario, I believe the directors and the casting crew for that show didn't do a really good job in screening her. I mean, if they did, maybe, or depending on what her anxiety level could be at times, maybe if they screened her a little bit better, she wouldn't have been a good contestant for the show. So with that being said, the girl winds up leaving, and they were supposed to have the live eviction. If you guys are familiar with Big Brother, they have eviction night where the head of household, he puts 2 people up for eviction, and they got a campaign to try to stay in the house. Depending on their personality and how they are with the other people in the house, more likely one of them's going to be voted out. And with that being said, the live eviction didn't happen on the grounds of Paloma just, she went on into this diary room that they go into and they talk about, I guess how the house is going. And I guess she just told the production crew that she just couldn't continue no more because she wasn't sleeping. Apparently to her, she was only getting a couple hours a night. So yeah, I mean, mental health affects a lot of people. So again, you guys are watching this video, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. And again, when I do these live stream videos, it's interactive. You can come on here, and then below I got a chat available for everything. We can chat whatever you want to talk about. We could talk about football, baseball, TV shows, summer vacations, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the city of Philadelphia. I mean, our city is off the hook with all these shootings and killings and stuff like that. But yeah, just don't pop in and don't say nothing. Come in and start conversation. Do me a favor. Also, we're trying to get that TikTok going. I'm at like 100 and some people for TikTok. So I think I got 426 subscribers on here now. So if you haven't been on my TikTok, all my people from YouTube, jump over to TikTok too. If you haven't gone on there, I can get it. It took me a long time to finally get on TikTok as well. My son Caden, I don't know where he's at on TikTok and how many followers that he has, but apparently the TV show series, I should say, Stranger Things, has a huge following. And he said, "Dad, I'm going to try to get you a bunch of followers." And apparently what he did was he took a profile picture of one of the characters in Stranger Things and he posted it on my profile. And apparently it's called the Eddie's Cult. And apparently with this Eddie's Cult thing, you get a bunch of followers. And I guess just like on YouTube, depending on how many followers you get, you know, you can do certain things. You can, you know, you got the live feature, which that's what I'm trying to do. So, look at my cat. Right? You good? Yeah, you want to say hi to everybody? Want to say hi? Anyway, for any of my North Catholic guys out there that are going to be going to the Norphans event, we are 13 days away from that, and that's going to be a hell of a time. I always enjoy that. So, yeah, but do me a favor. Like I said with this TikTok. If you ain't TikTok, jump on TikTok. I don't care if you follow me all the time or not. Jump on there and give me a follow. And we can jump on there and we can start doing live TikToks like we do here for YouTube. So for everybody, I'll see you guys when I do my next Big Brother video. So stay safe this summer. Don't drink and drive. And go Phils. Yeah. There we go. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh shit.
Lots of other players as well.
There we go.